Hello, chat room. Cat and Pant, hello, hello. Sweets, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday, hello. It's time for a little Animal Crossing. You know, yesterday in the unarchived stream, and when I talked about serifs, the little parts on letters. Look at Animal Crossing. Look at the letters of Animal Crossing. They have serifs as well, but they're rectangular, you know? They're like very blocky. Those are called slab serifs. Write that down. Write that down. That's going to be on the quiz. We are playing Animal Crossing. Going to be trying to find some new villagers. And I know yesterday I said I was going to play the Horse Girl game. I'm tired. And I chatted with an online thing about my internet service for 2 hours today, and I just want to play some Animal Crossing. And technically, this is a Horse Girl game. So, like on a different different way. There'll come a day when I have to dial back my Switch because it won't let me play in 2060. I'm currently in the past right now. By like a few days. I just went back from the end of July to the beginning of July. Actually, yeah, it's July 3rd in my game. For pixels, you could print a slab serif font too. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. So it could exist in the printed world as well. But yeah, it would be better for screens. Flick is here on the island. I don't care about Flick. No offense. No offense, Flick. Feel free to ask questions about anything you see, because I'm so used to doing stuff that I kind of forget what might not be obvious, I guess, or what people might not know. But my island has changed ever so slightly since the last stream. I have gotten rid of a bunch of trees and stuff from this area. I've gotten rid of all of the flowers like I said I was gonna do. And I've started breeding these black roses because they're gonna hopefully make us some money one day. This is mine. I want to show off the museum really quick, just one piece of it. You've reached security level 3 and into the radius and have body armor now and a helmet. And you're already deathless before, so now you're unstoppable. So see, you're saying that you feel unstoppable, but are you still afraid of those really fast teleporting enemies? Oh, wait, this is perfect. So I came in here to show off the fossil museum because I finished the fossil collection. Hooray! And it's pretty cool. But also one of my new villagers is here, Poppy. The oceans must have been strange when creatures like this were still around to swim in them. This fossil was donated by you, right? Thanks so much for that. She's pretty cute. I didn't know she existed until I ran into her on what we're about to do today. Is basically how I found her. She's just like a really cute looking, normal looking squirrel. I guess, well, her eyes are kind of interesting, like, oh, it won't let me talk to her again. But she's got like one vertical eyelash at the center going up from her eye. Sliders are scary no matter what, because it's just gonna jump scare you. Yeah. I guess that's true. They don't like make a sound or something though? I thought that you could oh yeah, wait. Can I do the handheld camera even here? This is like blows my mind that I don't think that this was in the base game. Oh my god, I never noticed there's a meteor up in the They put a meteor in the fossil room? But isn't this cool? I did this. I donated these. They're basically silent? Oh. There's even dust flying around in the air. Wait, I can turn this stuff off. Wow. It'd be cool to look at the fish too. We'll look at the stuff, you know, when it's all complete. That's poop. That's a dino foot and dino poop. Hooray! I don't really think that they really give dinosaurs action poses like that, but pretty cool. You know, a lot of dinosaurs. Is it fair to say that they look similar to each other? When we're talking like how animals look compared to each other now. A lot of these guys oh, my camera. You know, no. My sense of I'm saying something that sounds stupid is tingling in my brain, and I'm stopping. Oh, Apollo's in here too. If I had tusks like that, my neck would still be sore even after these millions of years. Well, don't worry. You have a beak. I think this part I had completed when we were here last time. I needed a Triceratops torso for like 2 weeks, it felt like. And then I finally got one. And I actually donated my 500th fossil today. Yippee! I forget who yeah, it was Gigi. I was watching her play the horse game, but I was like watching and paying attention instead of just listening. And I was like, wow, I don't know if I can handle that. That's kind of why I'm like, I can't play this when I'm tired. There's a lot to that game. There's a lot of reading in that game too. I feel like my throat might be in danger. I'm gonna try really hard not to rant about me trying to set up my internet earlier today, but it's like banging at the door of my mouth, waiting to be released. I need to pick up all this wood that I chopped down and forgot about. But then we need to go and do villager hunting. That's what we're supposed to be doing. I have a list of villagers I want to get after much thinking. And I ended up getting like a lot of similar species. Such as, I think I'm gonna have 3 rabbits. One or 2 squirrels? I don't remember if I'm keeping Marshall now. I'm saying that as I'm moving farther away from him, so it's okay. Let me put away some of my stuff and my money. But we have to go around and like basically wait for someone to say, I think I want to move out. And then I say, yeah, get out of here. And then we'll have an empty plot for someone to move into. I highly recommend to check out some Into the Radius videos. Well, is it VR only? I could still check it out though. Or is it both? I feel like it's very rare for a game to have both. Only VR? Okay, well, you know. I'd like to get it one day. Yeah, we already know Job Simulator is on the list of ones to get. Okay, we need to go around and look for someone that has a little thought bubble over their head. that means they're thinking about moving, or maybe something else. This goat moved in? What? What do you want? Pashmina. I was gonna help you out with one of the more useful reactions today, but I'm kind of stumped. Oh, hang on. Do you not know how to do apologetic? Wow, that was lucky. Sorry I didn't teach you sooner. I learned how to emote. Even more. One day I'll have all the emotes and they'll stop bugging me about those. I think I got some good ones though that I don't remember if I had on stream. Like you can do this. They made it so you can sit now. Incredible. Because the NPCs sit. So like if you really like them and you want to hang out with them, you come over here and you can sit. Hooray! You found a game called the Break-In, which lets you play with like one person VR, one person not. That's cool. You're like their like assistant maybe, helping them break in. Have you played Hitman VR Cat and Pant? I think you like Hitman as well, right? Wait, it's not time to go. I think I need to go ahead and just sleep. Start the next day and hope we get someone that wants to move out. Which means I have to do my trusty color block jutsu technique. You wish you could play Hitman VR, but your PC isn't strong enough for VR? Oh, okay. There is a PlayStation version too, but that, you know, if you don't have a PlayStation, it's kind of like womp. Alright, let me put this up. I've been playing more Tetris 99. Oh my gosh, I learned so much about Tetris 99, guys. So much. I can't even... I think no joke, the biggest game changer, did I win? No, but I got... Alright, now the game would say I got 5th place, okay? Because it said 5th, right? But as I was dying in 5th place, it ticked up to 3rd, okay? 2 people died at like the exact same time as me. So in my mind, my highest rank now is 3rd. Yeah, that's fair, Cat and Pant. Totally fair. Just didn't know if you didn't know what version you had. I know you recommended the Quest. But the biggest tip that I learned for Tetris, which blew my mind that I didn't know, was that the pieces are random, of course, but they're like in batches. Like you'll get one of each piece, and then you'll get another like one batch of one of each piece, like in a random order. And sometimes it feels like, well, no, I got two of the same piece in a row before. Well, that's because that was the end of one batch and the beginning of another one, and it just so happened that the RNG was that, you know, it was the same piece. And I was like, and now it has changed how I play the game, because there's moments where I'm thinking I need this certain piece, and if I just got it, and I remember just using it, it's like, oh man, I know I need to slap down like, you know, like a handful of pieces, hurry, really fast. And that's been pretty cool. And the fact that it's always like a certain batch means that you can do combos, like preset combos that people know. And I learned if you do a T-spin, you do bonus lines to the enemy, which I thought T-spins were just like to be fancy, but no, they have a legitimate purpose, and you can like abuse them by setting up your own T-spins. It's crazy. It's crazy. I was like, whoa, whoa, wow. No wonder I'm losing. No wonder sometimes these guys just obliterate me at the beginning. It's because it's a guy that's like, yeah, I know. T-spin, T-spin down, done. It's like, oh, Alright, let's see. And you don't feel like playing Hitman on the Quest because you think it's the worst version of it? That's a shame. I would definitely play it. At least once. I wonder if I have to buy the game again. Hitman VR? Hitman. We're talking about VR Hitman. DOS though? Hello, hello. We're also playing a little Animal Crossing and just chilling today. Also, guys, my arm is really sore. But sore in a way that's like... It feels like I can feel like a string going through my arm from like my elbow down my forearm to my wrist. I have to buy it again if I've got the Quest version? Okay, well, that's like minus half a point for the Quest. Now, oh, I didn't know you could turn the camera not in the camera mode. Her table is backwards. Maybe it's because it's like a bar, but she can't get to that drink. But many, 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 many times I've come to this penguin's house, and many, many, many times I've hoped that I was gonna get the pile of cash recipe, and it's never been it. And now that I'm on stream, and I have streamer luck, aw yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I know it. I feel it. I don't have an emote appropriate for this moment. Yeah. Alright. Please. Please. Please, please. Yes, yes, please. Tell me what you're making. Gold bars! No! No! No, you would think that would be, like, even better, but no, we specifically need the pile of cash. Gold bars. Oh, no. That's the first time it's been something, like, not bamboo chair. Or, like, just some random, not useful thing. I have so many recipes that I haven't learned because I'm trying to keep the pool of recipes that I know low until I get the pile of cash one, so I can make use of an exploit. Because I'm a freaking cheater. Coffee, hello, hello. Hi, Cat, welcome. Look at all these. These are all the... Wait, where are they? Here are all the recipes that I have... Okay, hold on. That I've just been waiting to learn. Because I'm trying to get the pile of cash. Also, here's all my tickets. My dirty, dirty tickets. I'm a bad man. You're gonna try to record some Into the Radius? Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you get an epic pog clip. Spencer, hello, hello. Welcome. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's a great day for Animal Crossing, I say, as it's raining. But, oh yeah, so the plan for today is to do some villager hunting, but we gotta get someone to move out first. We gotta tell someone to get out. You're making an all-cat island. Nice. I think Pixel Cat did something similar. I'm gonna have Stinky and Kitty on my island. Kitty because I need a Smug or Snooty, I forget which one she is, but also because she's a cat and her name is Kitty and it's just kind of funny to me. Most of the people in my island they all just kind of hang out down here. Kitty, Snooty, yeah. Yeah, I have my little list. But I'm also gonna get Stinky. He's a cat. He's a green cat with underwear on his head. Who I thought I had memories of from Wild World, but I think I was wrong about that. Ironwood bed. Very nice, but not useful. But yes, my island is still in its infant stages. I did get a really great path thing. Path. I'll show it. Why not? I'll show it. I think on the Switch too, the loading, like, this stuff is a lot faster too, but I don't remember how fast it was before. So, the bad news is that it's all in another language. You have Rudy, Tabby, Kiki, Kat, Anka, Pearl, Raymond, Mo, Punchy, and Tom. Oh, but you don't have Raymond, Kiki, or Punchy yet. That's a lot of cats. I just thought of the... Are you sick and tired of your cats making all kinds of noise? And they had from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And he has, he made kitten mittens. Hold on, let me show you guys this road. I think it looks pretty good. You're using amiibo cards for the last 3? Oh, nice. Well, then you got a guaranteed last 3. You just gotta do a little legwork. I have some amiibos for some really random villagers. I also have Blather's amiibo, which I was like, wait, what happens if you invite Blathers to his own cafe? Can you do that? So maybe we'll do that one day. Let's see, I got this road texture. This is how people make their really fancy, well, islands. They got all kinds of... I mean, you could design anything and slap it down on the ground like I am right now. But, I mean, you do have to do it one at a time. Which is just awful. It's just terrible. Like, couldn't I hold A and go, wee, you know? Boy. I don't see the problem with that. Because it's like, wouldn't that make the lazy people feel more like they could make an island? Like me. Even just making this street. No? I can also see little Billies ruining things. Maybe if we got such quality of life, we could also get an undo button. But yeah, like a little road like this. And you can have sidewalks. Whoops, my road! Well, you guys get it. They have a cracked sidewalk, which is pretty nice. They have these, like, sewer drains. So they have just, like, stuff that you can kind of sprinkle in to mix it up. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's a real sewer drain item, too. But yeah. I thought that this one looked really good. It did fill up, like, 2/3 of my slots, which feels really bad. But I'm kind of confused about what I've read online. People are like, you can have 200 slots. But I only have 100. But I think what they're saying is if I uploaded these... I don't think I can upload these because they're someone else's, but basically if you upload ones, they're not stored in this window. They're stored on your account, I guess, or whatever. So you can technically keep those. And then you get double the amount, which is 100. But I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna do this. Or when, you know, I'll do this. I just decided to kind of get some villagers. As like a change of pace. But I don't see any thought bubbles. I do see a balloon. I do have some of the villagers that I'm gonna keep, or that I want in my island already, though. We have... I kind of forgot the list, if I'm being honest. Also, I can turn the game up a little bit. My list is... here. But yeah, we have Poppy already, Marshall, and Cole. Oh yeah, Cole! Cole is cool. I was kind of happy to have a different, whoops, villager. Some of these are ones that I've had in previous islands or previous games. I forget where Cole lives. Alright, you know what? We'll see him. We'll see him later. Well, guess it's time to go back to sleep. I wish I had Mr. Resetti's amiibo. I could probably relate to him a lot more now as an adult. He's just doing his job. Actually, what was his job? Did he have a real job outside of yelling at us about resetting? Was that his job? Because if that is his job, then shouldn't he thank us for giving him work? He'd be out of work without us. Or he could be doing something better. He does have a brother. That would be cool. I feel like they should have him somewhere else. Yeah, like he could get another job now that he's not doesn't care about resetting anymore. There's Cole. He's a black rabbit with buck teeth, but you can't see his teeth right now. Also, he wears an orange dress. Who's my favorite and least favorite villager? I think my favorite is probably Stinky. Probably Stinky, yeah. Like if I could have any. And least favorite? I don't know. I don't. Anyone that the most recent one that appeared in my campsite, most likely, because they're always trash. I try not to dislike any villager, but you know, some of them are just like, who has this thing on their island? Am I right? What about you? What about you, chat? KK, get out of here. Oh my gosh, I forgot that we did the road, and I was about to say, what? Who put this road here? You hit villagers with your net? Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Oh. That's horrible. You know, they should let you, like Minecraft style, like, hook them with the fishing rod and like pull them a little bit. God, the sucker fish, I always look away from, I'm gonna keep it on the screen, I'm not looking at it though. I always look away from the sucker fish's sucker. It's so gross. It's so gross. And you know, my dad had these fish in a fancy fish tank. As I was growing up, that he took care of, and I, as a child, did not understand the difficulty of taking care of all those different types of fish. How come you can hit villagers with a net, but you can't chop their heads off with an axe? Well, I haven't tried. I haven't tried. I think is it. Surely you haven't tried though. That would be crazy, right? That would be crazy. Now, what you could do is dig and put a pitfall in front of their house every day. Sometimes I still run over the little marks on the ground. A pitfall is like a thing you can bury in the ground that makes you fall into a hole. That used to just be around your village. Also, I'm releasing the saltwater fish into the freshwater. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Oh wait, now I am. That's another notch in the evil column. I admit. No! Don't worry, it was a sucker fish. Black bass are also given this treatment. Man, there's a whole bunch of more peaches. I'm so close to this thing of selling 3,000 fruits, and then I'm gonna like only have fruit trees as decoration. It's gonna be great. I just have a peach tree army at the top that I never bothered to fully fix. KK, get out of here. I'm done collecting your songs for now. I don't see anyone with thought bubbles, which is unfortunate. Let's get our free recipe. I don't know if the pile of cash could technically be from this too. Standard umbrella stand. That's not very exciting. Oh. Time for another time skip. You know, you could now I'm thinking of mean things to do to your villagers. You could give them like sloppy clothing, like the dirty clothes. Is that mean? Doop. What else? You could give them trash. Oh yeah, they would actually, they do get mad at that, right? I've never given someone trash before. I actually keep a lot of my trash because I'm gonna have like a trash part of my island for sure. I think I'm gonna make like a gyroid city. I'm gonna try to make like a really cramped, dense, you know, city, but then also have like a part that's a garden and more outdoorsy in the back. I say all this, I'm probably not gonna follow through with any of it. Digimon may take over. Unfortunately, I saw a lot of comments saying that the Cyber Sleuth story doesn't really get interesting until later on. And I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not that's not great. But we're gonna be playing on normal mode, so that's okay. We just gotta finish Pokemon first. Good morning, everyone. Right now on port 74, that's where we are. It's Sunday. Oh, there's only 3 more minutes to buy turnips. I'm not gonna buy any. I'm not gonna buy any. I've already done that. Actually, I could technically buy just like a teeny bit because I need like, I don't know, not that much more to get the last miles achievement or whatever, but whatever. Oh, thought bubble. Thought bubble, thought bubble. It's for Apollo. That's kind of sad because I like Apollo. But, I guess, you know, I was gonna get Gaston instead of Apollo for a cranky villager because I wanted another rabbit. I'm gonna get a picture of Gaston for you guys to see what he looks like. But, you know, I'm thinking about it. Maybe Apollo is cooler. Wait, Apollo, come back. Apollo. They're both great, but Apollo's better. I kind of think my thought was that I've had Apollo before, and a lot of people like him. Gaston's kind of a funny looking guy. He feels like he belongs in a city. Versus Apollo, Apollo's just kind of cool. I'm looking at my list again. You know, I do already have 2 rabbits with Cole and Coco. So we can have a 1 solitary eagle. Alright, maybe I'll do that. Let's leave Apollo for later. Chat has deemed your life to be spared, Apollo. And if I remember right, I think if I just quit and go back in, it's gonna be someone different? Or do I have to change days again? Because I didn't talk to him? I forget how the thought bubbles work. I always laugh when if people don't know what Animal Tower Battle is or whatever, and they see the thumbnail for it. It looks so, it's like, what the hell? What the hell? What the helly? No, something tells me I was supposed to go forward today. Apollo! Wow. No, yeah, see, he's still thinking. So I think I have to go forward today. The music is pretty good in this game, too. I feel like, it doesn't change as often, though. Like, I think in the other games it changed every hour. Maybe it still does change every hour and it's just a little less obvious. Okay. Well, also the reason why I put this thing up is because there is a moment where if I accidentally hovered in the wrong spot for a second, all of my internet info would show up, like my IP address and everything. But I've learned today I have no idea. I have very little understanding of all of that. Apparently the internet that I bought is fiber. I didn't know that, but that's gonna be good. I didn't even know. They need a good sisterly cat in the next Animal Crossing. Yeah, there's not a lot of sisterly types in general, I feel like. I was also trying to find a good one. I think I'm going with Cherry. When are they gonna install it? So I already have the thing that you need for it pre-installed because I live in an apartment. And I just have to like hook it up to my router. But the thing that mucks it all up is that I have a DOCSIS modem / router combo, and they're saying that specifically doesn't work with fiber, but the one that I have can be changed to Wi-Fi only to be just a router, I guess. And then if I plug it into certain ports, it will work. Apparently. That's the most latest thing that I had researched. And then I got started to get too frustrated. I actually had Sherry on my island as I think one of my first 2 villagers with Teddy, and it was Teddy and Sherry. I kind of liked her little yellow hands and yellow tail. She wasn't bad. But I think I'm gonna go with Cherry. Because Cherry says, what? As long as I can connect my PC to an Ethernet cable, it's good. Yeah, the thing that's messing me up right now is that I have 2 internet providers, technically. And right now, I'm still connected. I'm still using the old one right now. Cherry's one of your least favorite? Oh. Least favorite, even over... Hold on, let me just find somebody. But, yeah, the internet provider, or the person that I was chatting with online, I was doing an online chat, help chat, you know? And they were like, after going back and forth with one person, then they sent me to another person. And then, after messing with them, and then Um, even sharing my phone camera's like view, like they sent me a link so I could have like a web chat with them. They were eventually, they were like, yep, you're good to go, I can see you're hooked up. And I was like, I don't think so. I can see on who'smyisp.com / and also on this speed test website that I'm still on my old provider. And then they're like, oh yeah, we have to send you a new router. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And that's when I gave up for the day. You mean you like someone like barreled over Sherry? Look at, I mean, barreled is kind of funny, but barreled. I thought about getting an island full of villagers with facial hair and or big eyebrows. You like barreled? All right, barreled was a bad example. There was also a chicken that I had in my campsite once. I was like, what the heck? She was like purple. But did I cancel the old one? No, I didn't cancel the old one yet because I wanted to make sure that this one worked. And it's good that I didn't cancel it, or we wouldn't be streaming right now. Because the other one definitely doesn't work. Ice Boom, hello, hello. You haven't seen Barreled before? Have you played Animal? Have you played Animal Crossing? There's so many villagers in Animal Crossing. It's kind of crazy. There was even one that I was thinking about adding named Brett, or Fret? Fet? Something? He's a dog. But, apparently he hasn't been in Animal Crossing since the very, very original one. Fret. F-R-E-T-T. I was like, oh, cool. That's cool that I don't know. They even added him later on, after the release of the game. So it's just neat. They were like, yeah, let's bring old Fret up to modern day. And they're like, yeah. He's a weird looking dog though. He's not that weird. His eyes are a bit far apart though. No offense, any Fret fans. I'm sure you could say the same thing about my appearance in some regard. No villagers want to move out. I don't understand the thought bubble anymore. I thought I used to. I'm gonna go hit this balloon, guys, because I think I'm close to my 100th one. How exciting. I realized in the last time I played Animal Crossing, I must not have ever completed any parts of the museum. Because I realized I've never gotten the reward before for completing a part of it. Hooray! You know, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, you know, that the new connection is fiber, is that why the upload is so much faster? I'm being promised upload speeds of like 300, I think, if I remember right. I was like, what? Right now I'm getting like 40. I don't think 300. You've played, but you just don't play because your ADHD brain doesn't wish to focus on it. I get that. It's a game that you have to make your own kind of goals and like make your own priorities. Either that or you're gonna get super suckered into it and like grind it like crazy, or you're gonna get overwhelmed and quit. Both of which have happened to me. So is my old one not fiber? No, I don't think so. Actually, I'm gonna say it wasn't, because if it was, wouldn't we have more upload than 40 megabytes? Maybe, I don't know. I'm quickly out of my element. I was thinking the other day, I probably wouldn't pass for... Would I pass a knowledge test to be able to use computers? I was scared about that. I don't know how I'm supposed to learn this stuff. Second option, it's too many choices. Yeah. It's, you know, just because, I mean, the hype of Animal Crossing's died down a little bit now, but Just because other people are really into it doesn't mean you have to be. For example, I'm not playing the Horse Girl game right now. I could be. Hello, Apollo. You're selling your staff uniform? Sure, man. I'll buy it. How does 960 bells sound? I'll take it. I think it's cool buying stuff from them. I have a really just distinct memory, although I guess it's not too distinct because I don't remember what villager it was. But when I was playing Animal Crossing on the GameCube from the local video game store I had rented it from, and I had literally no idea what I was doing or what the game was about, I remember I did something for a villager and they gave me a shirt. And I was like, well, one, I was like, hey, this isn't a pink and white striped shirt. Because I thought, you know, the shirt icon was going to be what the shirt looked like. But then also I was like, that's cool that, you know, I felt like we were really buddies. I was really immersed. I don't think, maybe I've never been given something like that by a game character before. I was like, wow. Now anytime they give me clothes, I always think about that. No one wants to move out. Everyone just loves it here in empty island with black roses. Alright. To the next day. That's nice. It's a nice little random memory. Where would I would be a different person without local video game store. Although, you know, that is also where I often saw the game Leisure Suit Larry, which of course I was never allowed to rent. I think that's the name of it. I guess I could play it now. I probably don't want to play it now. I could play it now though. I'm an adult. Let me see if that was the name of the game. Oh, what? Wait. Is that it? I just need to know if it was on the PlayStation. Yes. It was. Yes. You missed the GameStop that used to be close by? Did I tell you guys, when I went home for the holiday last year, we went into the local mall, which was like not dying. It's like not as popular, but it's like not close to like everything being shut down, you know? It was totally fine. But when we went into the video game store, I don't remember, I think it was GameStop. Literally, the first half and like most of the side wall was just like plushes and figurines and anything else besides video games. And I in my, I guess, pure moment of disbelief said, my God, no wonder they're going out of business. There's not even any video games in here. And the girl at the counter goes, yeah, they're all in the back. She said it like dejected, you know, like, yeah, he's right. And I was like, oh my God, I like thought, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I just like walked really fast, but I was like, I did not mean to say that out loud. I was so shocked. Yeah, it's like, this is just sad. I remember like, looking at games for what felt like 30 plus minutes, you know? I feel like you could read every game in there in under 15 minutes. Oh my God, Poppy is so cute with their glasses. What a great surprise addition. So Poppy and Cole are kind of my two new villagers that I did not really expect to have. Also, she's really short. Are all the squirrels that short? Also, no one wants to move out still. Go ahead and get back in your house and make a pile of cash now. Wait, Cole, are you? Cole, you're not allowed to leave. Well, we go again. Don't worry, lads. Once we get one person that wants to move out, we don't have to do this anymore. I mean, there'll be different loading screens that we're going to be going through then, but at least we won't have to, I won't have to color block jutsu you. I'm getting a lot better at my technique. That reminds me, I think later today I should work on this random idea that I had. When's the next big cat meme gonna be? I guess it's all about horses right now. I was thinking, like, why is this so popular? And I was like, wait, it's because they took horse racing and anime girls and combined it together. And I was like, those evil geniuses. Those evil bastards. Hello, it's on Wednesday. If you want a rug, Sahara's here. Nope. I got mail. It's from Apollo. Apollo was thinking about us. It's him again! Now, is that just unlucky? That's just unlucky, right? Feels really bad, man. Anime plus anything will get really popular? We found out that the game was already, like, really popular before. This is like the global release of the Horse Girl game. Which says something to the quality of it. But it makes me wonder what changes have they made since 4 years ago? Any? Is it the same exact game? Is it a live service game? I guess it is, right? It has microtransactions. Can you? I think that means you're a live service game, to some degree. I bought more chicken Alfredo today, lads. You're gonna scan in Punchy now? I don't really know what Punchy looks like. I thought Punchy was a bear, but can't be a bear. Not on Cat Island. What's your island's name, by the way? Oh, Punchy's cool. He's got droopy eyelids. Hold on, chat. Let me show you a picture of our pal Punchy. You know what? You get a crappy checkerboarded backgrounded picture of him, but you know, it still counts. There he is. Oh, look, I got Punchy in my game. Wow. Nice. Hooray. Punchy, why are you standing there beside Isabel? You're not supposed to be there. Get out of the morning announcements. It's Thursday. Someone asked me for some advice. They want to know if they found someone passed out on the beach. We're gonna leave them there. We're singularly focused on hunting villagers. I would also really like to get different clothes. Just waiting to get some Kappa clothes. All right. I'm seeing a lot of villagers. I'm not seeing any thought bubbles. Now you're thinking about how you want need to get a punching bag. I used to have a blow-up punching bag, an inflatable one. I also had like a smaller circular one that you stood on. It was like connected to a pole, right? And then you kind of stood on a piece of it to like, so when you punched it, you didn't knock it over. It's kind of hard to explain. I swear to God, I'm just gonna pick up one of the villagers and throw them on the freaking airplane. Get out of here. You know, I learned some real meta stuff about how villagers work. It's really cool. When a villager leaves your town, they go into what's called like a move out queue. Or maybe it's a move in queue. Well, there's a move out and a move in queue basically. So like that way whenever you eventually connect with people online, that's how they end up getting those villagers that say, oh, I'm from so-and-so's island, you know? And I was like, whoa. And that totally makes sense, right? Because the game couldn't just, like, delete them and then rebuild them or something. Which is kind of neat. So they exist in the void. A lot of people say that they void characters whenever they don't send them to someone, you know, like they move out and then they just move out to not going to someone specifically. But genuinely, they are kind of going into a void, but also not really. Alright, I got a little distracted just running around and picking up weeds. Everybody, give my capture card props for not freezing or giving us any issues basically any times I've been streaming with it. Now don't ask what happens when off stream. Don't ask how many times I have to unplug it and plug it back in sometimes. It's doing its best on stream, and that's what's important. Good job, Mirabox capture card. My 4K capture card that I think it was like 20 or 30 bucks. Not bad. Speaking of money, I did try to buy some ramen noodles. Okay, I figured if I ate like a week or two of ramen noodles, that would make up for some spending. Maybe even just a week, you know? They actually weren't selling it at my grocery store. They didn't sell the cheapo noodle cups. I was like, what? They did have the super spicy ones, and I was like, oh no. I was instantly like, stream content. No, I can't do that. I sweat from chewing cinnamon gum. I can't eat spicy noodles. I need to find an Asian store. There's probably some around. I was thinking I could probably just order the cheapo noodles online. Just get like a big bag of them and then, you know. It also might be good for a snack, you know. I'm kind of get tired of eating peanut butter sandwiches for snacks. What do you guys have a go-to snack? That's like preferably cheap. I feel like, you know, some bread and peanut butter goes a long way. You have it for breakfast as a snack. You have it for lunch. All right, now we do have red. We got one vote for peanut butter. We got one no for peanut butter. What? Who even added those emotes? It must have been me, but you guys must have sent them to me. I just realized I have 2 bears. Teddy has been, he's my first villager, and I am gonna have a hard time saying goodbye to him, I think. He calls me Vitamin M. I don't really know why, but what's up, Vitamin M? You're looking pumped. You're very cool. Glorb, an angry Glorb. You know, I just learned that symbol has a name. Spencer, thank you for the follow. Also, was that really loud for you guys? That was so loud for me. Thank you though. Good luck in your Animal Crossing adventures. Hope to see you again. Thank you. Let me Google those instant noodles, Sweets. Let's see what that was. Why was that so loud, by the way? Crazy. I mean, they look pretty good. They look like fancy. Wait, what? Why is the first question Why are these so unhealthy? Those are probably the better kind of noodle packets. Wait, why did I come in here? Did I want to come to the clothing store? There's a tiger face tea dress. Nicotan. It's not spicy? Alright. Do you think they make spicy mashed potatoes? That feels like not possible. But it probably is possible. I don't think I would want it though. You mean just add some pepper? No, does that count? That's like... That is, on a technical level, spicy mashed potatoes. Okay, wait. Marshall wants to move out? So you win this round, chat. Chat always wins, like, 90% of the time. Which I'm usually okay with, because I'm mostly part of chat. Except for now. Was Marshall on the list of people to keep? He is. You son of a bitch, man. Why? 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 It's been an hour. We haven't done any hunting at all. Boy. Well, let's go look at some art. I used to eat Cliff Bars as my emergency snack. I seem to be getting a lot of text messages, which is concerning. It seems that none of those text messages were real, which is concerning in a different way. What text messages? Yesterday you got your first B+ horse, but was it Haru, the loser one? Which ones did I get? I haven't played it yet. I didn't play the horse girl game. I let you guys down. Oh, you mean texts? No, I don't know. They were all supposed to be from my mom, and I was like, why do I have 6 texts from my mom? And then there were none. So I don't know what that was. I have no idea what the heck that was about. Let's buy these cooking tools. Wait, I actually probably don't have enough money for the art. That's not good. I have the Mona Lisa already. Oh, those two big ones might be new ones for me. Hold on, chat. I gotta check my list. Should I move chat? Hey, don't sneeze on me. You... What the hell, man? What is that painting on the right? It's like a lady standing. Oh, the one on the left is always... Oh, these are both always genuine. Okay, well... Let's buy this one. Because I'm already standing here. I almost got scammed recently from a text. I forget what it was, but I was like, damn, they almost got me. It was pretty believable. I don't remember what it was for though now. Oh, it was about something about my license, which is expiring soon. Like it was like, you know, one that's like, okay, it could be legit, I guess. But I smelled scam. And then I Googled, of course. I always just Google blah 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 scam question mark. And it's almost always yes. Wait, don't get distracted. Grog, is this? I saw. Oh, I almost took a screenshot of it just to tweet it for you guys, and I was like, nah. There was like 4 or 5 people asking Grok, what is this about something? I don't remember now. And I wanted to say, you dumb assholes, you don't even have to ask him. You could just look at what someone else has already asked. And I hate you guys. I hate them. I hate them so much. And actually, wait, I saw someone tweeted a translation from Grok, okay? Because now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but all the tweet translations are by Grok now instead of Google Translate, which is really annoying. But because someone in the UK used Grok to translate a message from Kanata from their gamers event, and it gave her a British accent. She said, like, I forget what the words were. Because I'm not British, I don't remember the slang, but it changed what she said, you know? Because Gronk is not a reliable translator, is my guess. But it gave her, it like changed it for the British person to understanding. But that doesn't seem right. Although I guess, you know, sometimes when you translate things, that is what you do. But not like that. Or either that, or it was a really rare instance of her doing a British person impression. Choffed? I think the word was choffed. Alright, today's the day. Someone's moving out, then I want to move out. For sure. I kind of, you know, I'm playing a lot of this current Animal Crossing. It does make me wonder if they do talk about a new one ever. I wonder if they're gonna have any kind of connectivity between them. You know? Most Animal Crossing games, now that I think about it, it was like the GameCube, and then Wild World was on the DS. I guess there were a few on the DS, maybe 1 or 2. But then there was one on the Wii. City Folk was on the Wii. And then this one, I think. So if there is another one, I wonder if it, you know, they're both gonna be on the same console for like the first time in a while. I don't really expect to be able to send like money over to my other character, but I don't know what I would want to send. Also, I don't think anyone's gonna want to move out because they're all fishing. Why, God? Why? Grok, why? Although, I still laugh when people make Grok explain things as other characters. It does make me sometimes I think, I'm like, what if I asked Grok to explain this like someone who hates Grok, for example? I don't know. And then I'm like, no, see, you get lured in. I'm already trying to ask ChatGPT for help on setting up my internet service provider, which was totally a waste of time. Why is the most useful thing I've used ChatGPT for to find that one clip of the Group Adventures of Billy and Mandy? Oh, I have a challenge to talk to 5 people today for bonus, or I think 3 people for bonus points. Really easy when they're all right here. I think the scaredy fish are just afraid of my big, huge muscles. This is really jangling on my nerves and ticking me off something fierce too. Everyone's having a good time. I'm scared to take my eyes off the bobber. Wow, I'm so good at this game. Boom. 1,000 points. Time for another festival. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should change the time to 7 to after 7. That way we might have a chance to see Celeste. Which means we get some really cool, like, crafting recipes. Beep, boop, boop, beep. We've moved forward, like a week and a half. I have to go into the office a lot this next week and the week after, which is unfortunate because that means I have to pay for transportation, which is this is like the worst month for that to have happened. I need to buy Subaru's birthday merch. I also need to buy Ray's birthday merch or Ray's debut merch. And I swear there's something else. Oh, I'm about to pay another internet bill. Son of a bitch. How has this happened? I'm not sure, you know. I don't know, chat. I'm just not sure about the Subaru birthday merch. Because really, I really just want the hand-signed autograph. But I don't even know if I really, really want it. I think I have FOMO. I think that's just some straight-up FOMO. I regretted not buying Aquas, and now I'm like, I'm probably going to feel that way about Subarus too. And this one's unlimited. So I don't have to feel bad. Maybe you should feel bad. A little bad. I mean, she's getting paid for it. But I feel bad. They literally make jokes like they have to go down to the basement and where they get chained up to sign. So they can sign. How tragic. I should have gotten some curry. I had some curry for Subaru's birthday. Oh, that's a big fish. And I think it might be time to catch one of the fish that I need. I don't remember though. You. Okay. Wait. No, well, it is a rarer fish. I got a koi. Wait, why am I fishing? I'm not supposed to be fishing. I'm supposed to be villager hunting. Oh wait, no, wait. We are looking for Celeste though, so I need to run around a little bit. See, even there's some ADHD-like moments when I'm playing too, for sure. A bone door plate, no thanks. 2 hours, 0 villagers. I don't know. What do you want me to do about it? I can't do anything about it. Slash me uses an axe on a villager. Hi, Poppy. Poppy, your net's so small. You're never gonna catch any bugs like that. Wait, this side. Oh. Alright, no. Stop being distracted. My black roses are breeding, which is good. Eventually we'll Eventually, a long time from now, we'll get a gold watering can, and then we can water them and turn them into gold roses for money. I don't know if you can, like, if you, like, then pull the buds off and sell those, or how it works, but... Or if it stays gold, or if you have to, like, water it every time. I've never had 5-star Island. Feels bad, man. Alright, next. To the next day. I was gonna keep a list of, or like a tracker of how many villagers we've hunted. Hold on, let me get that. Better do it. Don't want to forget. 0. Excellent. Excellent. Do 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 do. I did see, you know, I saw that in the horse girl game, Uma, how do you say it? I needed like written out, what's that, phonetically or whatever? Usa, I don't remember how to say it. Uma Musume. That's it. Just adding the space actually makes it a lot easier for me. Also, get out of here, color block jutsu. Uma Musume, there was a stat for wit. I was like, what? Wit? Like your brains? How does that help on the track? When learning techniques or something? The amount of techniques you can learn? Good evening, it's Monday. Label is here. I have never done Label's clothing challenges. You returned with a video to edit? Good luck. I hate editing videos. Oh man, is it time? Can we talk, Mashed? I've been thinking maybe I should move and try living somewhere else, or living elsewhere. I had fun living here, but I've been itching to make a change. I'm kind of sad, because I do like Melba. She's kind of a cute koala, you know? She's just like a normal looking character. But Melba, you also have a basic house, because you moved here early on in the game. And I'm going to set you free so that you may have your own furniture. Do what you need to do, Melba. You've helped me make up my mind. I'm gonna do this, Toasty. I'm gonna start a whole new life. I'm sad we have to say goodbye to each other, but I'm excited to make this bold leap. You know, I think my life would be better if I lived by the rule of try to talk like an Animal Crossing NPC. No matter what happens to them, they're always pretty cheerful, happy-go-lucky people. I should probably, like, rearrange these. It's okay. I'll do it later, I say, lying. But now we just need to go forward, what is it? Another day for her to pack up her stuff, and then another day for her to be gone. Alright. And we cannot just skip 2 days to have her gone, though. That's not how the game works. I forgot to look for Celeste, but that's okay. think I think I have to I think I'm gonna ban myself from ever eating Shake Shack again. I think it's too powerful. It might be too powerful for me. I want Shake Shack so bad. It's kind of like those oatmeal sandwich things that I was eating for breakfast. Ah, man. Ah, man. Gulliver, no! I have a soft spot for Gulliver, but not for Gullivar. Isn't that odd? Is that odd? But I'm just gonna leave him there. Edo? I have the noodle recommendation. Also, who was... Wait, I could just look in chat. I could look in the VOD. I was gonna say, who was that musician that you recommended to me during our last monthly chat? But it just occurred to me I could look myself. Unless you remember. Also, wait, I don't think I have to do anything. We're getting a free Liddy React. We're gonna learn how to do disagreement. Oh, no, no, no. What the helly? Alright, pile of cash DIY. Here it comes. It's time. It's time. Here it is. Big. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Also, if you walk into a villager's house and then leave without saying hello to them, they'll hit you with the question mark. But the other day I walked into someone's house and they were falling asleep, and then I left, and because they were asleep, they didn't hit me with the question mark. This monthly or the last one? I think it was... Maybe it was the last one after all. No, it was just the most recent one when we were talking about ambient, like electronic kind of trippy music. Audie for a cherry dress? No. Porter Robinson? I think that, yeah, I think that is what it was. I was trying to find something a little different to listen to while I chipped away at a project. We're good to go ahead and wait. Let me just do one quick run around for Celeste. You never know. Apparently, there's a way to predict when she'll be here, which is there's like a website that you can type in really specific info about your island and your weather, and it'll give you your seed basically. And then you can use the seed to predict when you're gonna have meteor showers and stuff. I did not feel like doing that though. Why are we trying to kill off our villagers? We are just looking for them. I think that is the term though, is hunting the villagers. Which we're not doing that yet. And then we still aren't doing that, but we are about to very soon, he said for the past hour. But yeah, we're hoping to get, you know, a few specific villagers, hopefully. At least one. Really just one for today. We might get it on our first ticket, and it'll be really anticlimactic. Or we might not get it today. But one thing's for sure, I'm not gonna run out of tickets. I'm making it not dark anymore in the game. Alright, that was the last time skip for however long it takes for us to get a villager. I kinda hope we can get Stinky. So yeah, I guess Stinky is my favorite. Coco would be cool too. Really, any of them. Now, which will make itself known though? The horrible Animal Crossing RNG where you get the ugliest villagers ever, or the streamer RNG, streamer luck, where I get Stinky on my first roll. Hmm. You know, she never drinks out of that cup. Maybe she fills it up right before her broadcast every time. I like to imagine it's scotch or some kind of alcohol that she's drinking. Because she has a very stressful management job. Let me make sure we have an open plot. I think Melba lived to the left, actually. We do. We have an open plot and no one is moving in. It's really rainy. I'm clearing out my inventory just because. Let's roll. We ride. Also, wait, there is something kind of fun too. These different islands that we're about to visit, they have, I don't know the exact number, but let's say 10 to 15 islands. And some of them you can only get once per day, so you can use as many tickets as you want a day. But some of them you can only get to visit once a day. And that's because they have really rare stuff on them. Some of them, like there's one island that just spawns scorpions everywhere. That sounds really bad, but it's a good way to make some money. Same with, there's a shark island, or a dorsal fin island, I should say. There's an island where there's a gold nugget rock in the middle. And then there's, of course, a bunch of normal islands. So we're villager hunting as well as gold hunting a bit. If only we could control time. Yes, yes, that's why the limiting factor is usually the tickets. If only we could manipulate things, physical objects as well. Which I did by cheating. I'm a dirty cheater in my single player game. Also, there's a person up there, it's a white rhino. But I'm looking for the crafting bottle. Where is it? Maybe there isn't crafting bottles on these islands. There's an island where there's just big fish only. I see. Who the heck are you? I don't want you. See ya. Oh, I'm up in the air. Alright, well, that's one. My brain, I was just thinking, why are they called DAL if they're Dodo Airlines? And I was like, I guess the L comes from the line, the word line, like the part lines, but DA, yeah, that doesn't work, I guess, right? I'm really, there's like a part of me that will never let go of the fact that I wish I maybe wish I would have kept resetting my island to get a different colored airport. Maybe it would have taken a few more days of resetting. But I really don't like the green airplane and the green airport. Hey wait, cherries? I don't have cherries on my island. Hey, nice. Wait a second. I thought you could only get 2 different types of fruits from the game. But I've just got my 3rd. Well, I shall take some of these cherries. Actually, I have a better idea. Nah, we'll just take some cherries. I was gonna take the whole tree, but I don't need cherries that fast, you know? It's not a big deal. Now who's at the campsite? Oh, I thought that was Gaston for 1 second. It looks so much like him. It looks like Gaston, but without a mustache. Well, see you later, not Gaston. Also, we don't want him anymore anyway, so. Alright. Maybe instead I should be counting how many tickets we've used. It's the same thing, I suppose. You guys said I think I mentioned that recently I was like thinking I'm lactose intolerant. But oh, I think this is a rare island. No, what the? I forget what kind of monkey that is in real life. I mean, he does look kind of cool, but I don't want you. A baboon? Why? I forget what I was talking about now. Oh, about the lactose intolerant thing? I remember now. Oh yeah, it's because I had drank some milk and there have been a few times where I've been like, I drank milk, then I went to bed and woke up with these horrible symptoms. And then, you know, I was reminded that as a child I had to have special milk, you know, as a little baby. Also, that's another villager. And that I have kind of always been a little sensitive to milk. But, more what I was getting at was that I bought some lactate-free milk. And, I was like, this tastes sweeter than normal milk. It tastes, like, sugary and sweet. I wonder if they did something to it to, you know, if, like, lactate-free milk normally tastes bad. But then I googled it, because I was curious about how it works. Because I think I saw on the thing, it's like, hey, this is milk. And I was like, what? You mean to tell me that the lactate-free milk is still just milk? Also, yeah, like, yeah, that is what it does. Like, am I, you know, lactose intolerant? I think that's what it is, you know? But I forgot. Now also, you could also do a version where I ask the doctor if I was lactose intolerant, but he doesn't respond because I forgot to ask him, even though I made a list. Womp womp. But the lactate-free milk tastes sweeter, and on the instructions it says to shake it a lot before you serve it. And I was like, why? It's because they add something to the milk that separates the lactose sugar, I believe, into two simpler sugars. One of which is detectable by our tongues, and so that's why it does taste sweeter. It's not just like just me. It just is genuinely sweeter tasting. But that is what makes it easier to digest for people with lactose intolerance, and is why you have to shake it a bunch, because they want to make sure that that reaction is like happening, you know? And I was like, wow, science is cool. Food science is cool. Also, there's oh, no, there is someone up here. No, it's this chicken again. It's this chicken again. I've seen this chicken in my game like 5 times now. I think this island is a rare island though. Because like look at this chicken. I mean, she's kind of a cool color, but like, I don't know. Can't be that high on the villager tier list. Now, is this like a money rock island or something? No, that's just a normal rock. Why are all these rocks like this then? Maybe Maybe it's not special. I kind of only care about the Gold Nugget Island. That's not right. Oops. I need more gold nuggets. For example, I could get... Oh, you know, I think the bigger brain strat would be to go and get my fortune red, get a blessing that has a higher chance for gold nuggets to spawn, then go and, as I'm hunting, break rocks. But I just want gold nuggets because they're rare, not because I need them, so I guess I'm okay with not min-maxing the gold nuggets. But anyways, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it, I am a nerd and think that milk facts are interesting, I guess. I don't blame you. I don't blame you guys for skipping this one. There's the mouse. It's right there. That's a Family Guy reference. So funny. Or just a random one where he's like, Peter's like, yep, it's gonna be a Meg episode. He's like, there's the clicker right there. Nobody blame you or something. He says something. It's like, oh. I saw some recent new clips from American Dad. And I was like, dang. It's still funny. It was, sometimes they change the theme song in American Dad. Now, they always give Roger, like, a different outfit when he pops out in the car, but... Like, they had one... This one was just Stan, he just didn't get out of bed. He was just in bed while the song was playing, and they were waiting for him downstairs, and they were like, where is he? And then Roger was crouched down in the car, like, waiting to pop up, and he's like, I've got shit to do. I think, something I would really love to see that I feel like I've only seen once in Digimon is a botched Digivolution, or a botched kind of cutscene of an evolution. It's the same, it's this guy again! Man, there's so many villagers in this game! What do you mean I got a duplicate on the 5th one? Okay, that means my luck is incredible though, right? That means I have insane luck right now. And I'm totally about to get the villager that I want instead soon. Right? The same baboon monkey guy. Get out of here. There's no recipes on this one. I have some bamboo shoots stored in my thing already, so I'm not really worried about getting those. Alright, well. Time to move on. His little wings can't even reach the keyboard. He's got like a blue screen on his keyboard, on his screen. The Dodo logo is kind of lumpy. I'm seeing these cutscenes so much, I'm really starting to analyze everything now. Now wait, is this a rare one? This one has the rocks in the middle. Oh, I think... Wait, I think this is a good one. This is something, for sure. Also, there's a deer here. I think people like this guy. I forget his name. He's not for me, though. I forget, though. I think you have to break that rock in the middle. And you can't even get any rewards from it because it's surrounded by water, I guess. So I'm gonna do the logical thing and eat a coconut raw, and then hit this rock. Oh, there are money rocks. I don't know if I really care about that, but since we're here. I'll never forget the time that I almost got into a legit argument with my girlfriend about how many times you could hit a rock in Animal Crossing. I wish I could go back in time now and be like, is this a real thing that you're about to argue with me about? Instead of getting mad about it. It was one of those things where I'm like, I know that I'm right. So all I have to do is boot up the game and show and just do it. A silly thing indeed. The money, you know, the money rocks don't even really make sense. Thomas doing members only right now, and chat's moving fast. They're all asking about what happened last night. I really hope we get to hear a behind-the-scenes story from all of the virtual vacation festivities. So there was an event last night, chat, the virtual vacation 2025 concert with I don't know how to say her name. Huni? Huni? I think it's Huni. Ashton Martin, Nimi Nightmare, and Doobie 3D. And there were even some guest appearances. Guest appearances in the form of backup vocals and announcements from Saba, and Mint and Doki Bird were backup vocals for another song, I believe. I did laugh too at the double Mint experience that I had. A lot of people had. It was really great. Now see, that one I didn't get the full amount on that one. Oh well. Is that all the rocks? Yes. It was great. I'm a little, you know, I'm a little looser on stream with what I say and talk about. I guess that's probably because I feel like I'm less likely to get caught. Which is kind of the opposite. It probably should be the exact opposite. But my favorite part was definitely when Doobie started chanting, and she was like, when I say Doob, you guys say Doob. Doob! Doob! And then she got in the train. And then she kept doing it. But then she was like, okay, you guys don't have to do it anymore. And then, I don't know, as they were walking through the train, she kept doing it again, and they started doing it again. And then she's like, hold on, fuck it. And it was just like, I don't know, just really good. That part was really funny to me. Where I think she backtracked, where she was like, you don't have to say it. And then she's like, well, if they're having fun, maybe it doesn't matter, you know? But really it went out, it had some scuff, of course, but you know, so do other concerts that I've been a part of. I think we gotta give them major credits for adjusting a lot of stuff on the fly. The animals are crossing the road, they're also crossing our screens. There may even be a horse girl, if we're lucky. Hello, Irek. Welcome. You were Monka at the start? Yeah, I was like, oh man. That was below my expectations. So when the stream started, chat, for the concert, it was, yeah, really laggy. Like, I would maybe say unwatchable laggy, you know. I don't think I couldn't watch it, me personally. I think I could stomach it, but it would, like, not have been fun, and I would have regretted spending my money on it. But they lowered the bitrate, and you were right about the screenshots being better. They were better. they were less blurry. And I was like, wow, that's cool. That's amazing. Another villager. He was a cool tiger, but no, not for us. Horse Girl game looks good, but minus 100 points for being a gotcha. Yeah, actually, I don't know too much about the true mechanics of it. It's blown up though, you know. It can't be stopped currently. When are they gonna be in Fortnite? When are they gonna be in Fall Guys? When are they gonna, you know, that's happening. That's probably in conversations right now. But Uma Musume probably doesn't need Fortnite money. Or maybe they want it. It was interesting too at the concert, which I don't know. I really didn't have much expectations other than just thinking it's a smaller venue with less performers than what I'm used to. There was 4 instead of like 20 something. So I was like, I wonder, you know, how are they going to split up the time? How are they going to do different collab songs? I also didn't know how long it was going to be, but I forgot where I was going with this, but it was good. By the end, I felt like it was I didn't regret spending my money. That elephant is extremely bald. He's like so bald. He's kind of, I mean, he's kind of cute too. He's just like a normal elephant, but no. I saw there's some event going on right now. I don't know where in the world, but you can play Digimon Time Stranger, the upcoming Digimon RPG. You can play a demo of it. So there's lots of people posting like little snippets of stuff that is not a part of like official trailers or anything. It's pretty cool. It's mostly people being like, "Oh my god, is that blank blank mon?" And then they're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Confirm that blank mon is in. Confirm that this blank 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 mon is in." It's like, okay. Sure. I don't really have like a super ultra favorite Digimon that I'm like, "Man, I hope this one's in." But there was one that I was like, "Oh, cool." I don't remember. I did try to see how Gundramon digivolves, and I could not figure that out. I think it's because he's like a kind of like a figure, like a powerful figure within the world. Maybe he has a special kind of evolution. This is an anteater, isn't it? Oh my god, why? Like it looks like something's wrong with their colors. It looks like they're not, that it's been rendered wrong. Why are you this aqua blue color with purple ears? Am I being mean? Perhaps. Wait a second. I was about to say, is that a tapir? No, it's an anteater. I think you can tell it's an anteater because of how long the snout is. Why do tapirs have those types of snouts? I wonder, do they... What? Do they use them to suck up bugs? A tapir's snout, also known as a proboscis. No, that's an AI overview. Get out of here. It can use its nose as a snorkel? I guess if you just had like a long opposable nose and you held it above the water, it becomes a snorkel. That's kind of weird to imagine though. It'd be like if you puckered your lips and just barely sank below the water surface and just had your puckered lips sticking out of the water. Seems like the streamer luck was not on our side, by the way, as we did not get who we wanted. Anyone that we wanted right away. At least it's ultra fast on the Switch 2, hashtag not an ad. That's because this game was made for the Switch 1. Or was it? Oh my gosh. Wait, it's actually a good pull this time. Many people enjoy this old wolf guy named Dobie. D-O-B-I-E. But my inner hipster that I can't fully get rid of says he's too popular. I don't want him because he's too popular. But he is cool. I mean, he has like a unique feature of wrinkly lips and squinty eyes and stuff. He's a cranky villager. Like, he seems more cranky than Apollo. But he's not gonna really fit in with my city vibe. My city country vibe I got going on. He could live in the country, but he'd just want to be alone. I'm giving them their own backstories now, but I think that's what you're supposed to do in this game. That feels bad because he's kind of a good pull, but I'll see you later. I don't know. You know, I think I have enough time in between these loading screens to shop for noodles. I want to look at those noodles again that you sent. Chat, send me your instant noodle recommendations. Wait, where'd the link go? Oh wait, no, you didn't send the link. It was just the name of it, and I googled it. I found it. You only like those ones? Well, hey, that makes it easy. That makes it easy. It's good that they're a whole brand. Oh, no, she's good. She's good too. I feel bad for skipping the cute villagers. I think her name's Marina. Marina. Well, so long. You don't really like the normal ones? Like the normal flavor or the normal instant noodles? The first one that I see is $77 on eBay. That's not right. Here's this one with black bean sauce. Black bean sauce? That might... I don't know what that... What does that even taste like? What does black bean sauce taste like, lads? Don't say black beans. If you say black beans, you're banned. Liquid sweet black bean sauce Korean instant noodles. Are these all Korean noodles? I didn't know. You don't really like the normal flavors? I see. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I should probably get like the plain version, you know? One plain version. Black bean sauce has a complex flavor profile. Oh no. Characterized by salty, savory, and slightly sweet with a distinct umami note. That's all gonna be lost on me. I'm gonna eat it and be like, I don't like it. No. I shouldn't assume that. Actually, I had an interesting revelation. Feel free to remind me of this, lads. When I was going to the doctor, I was thinking, man, I really don't want to go to the doctor. I so can't do this. And I thought, but wait, I just kind of assume that I can't do it. Right? I was like, I can do it. Like, the old me would have had problems doing this, but I can do it now. And then suddenly I felt so much better, weirdly. I was just believing in myself somehow, but like in a weird logical way. So, just like how I'm thinking, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy such a complex flavor. Not with my dumb microwave eating mush mouth. It's like, no. Don't be like that. But it's also kind of a joke. Yeah, I can do it. It was kind of like, I was like, why? Instead of, cause I have a hard time with all of that, but, you know, I have to be really logical about it. So sometimes I'll think, why can't I do it? And then if I can't think of a reason, then I think, well, that must mean that I can do it. It's like, is there a reason why I shouldn't be able to do this? It's like, no, man. Just gotta do it. It's like, well, then let's do it. It's kind of like a different way of looking at it. I'm quirky like that. Tee hee hee. Tee hee hee. I feel like I've lost count on the villagers. This might be number 10 or 11. It's... Is it Boomer? I see the bottom of his feet. It is, man. And he's pretty cool too. He's like a penguin pilot named Boomer. I am getting really cool people. I thought about making an island, I think I said this, of just either people with facial hair or with really thick eyebrows. There's a lot of characters in Animal Crossing with really thick eyebrows. Man, I do not want to try to set up my internet again. Oh my god. I'm so not gonna talk to the chat people until I try setting up the Wi-Fi router thing on my own. I don't know if they just think that they were right or if they were just lying to me. But they were like, yeah, we connected. We can see that you're connected to Verizon. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I can see that I'm not. So I don't know what you're seeing. I can prove that what I'm seeing is real because I'm looking at it. Do they not send a technician? They could. They could. I'm trying to avoid that. I'll admit that that could be a fault of mine. But also, isn't sending a technician, isn't that just like a pain in the ass? When, like, all I have to do is possibly plug a cord in or type in a new address into a field. I just don't know what to do, which feels bad. It makes me feel dumb. I thought it would be as easy as hook it up, tell my router, hey, don't connect to Xfinity anymore, connect to Verizon. And it would be easy. No, wrong. The whole fiber aspect has changed that. So a technician may be in the future. I'm definitely gonna get this solved before I have to pay a bill for it, because my god, that would make me so mad to think that I'm paying for it and it's literally didn't get any use. Terrible. Also, what's crazy is that it's the same price as my other providers, but I'm gonna get fiber now, apparently. It's like, what? They said that a router comes with it, but I don't want to use their router. I paid good money for my modem router combo that I learned is now getting outdated. I guess any fiber connection will not work with what I have. Unless I can turn off the modem part, like what it seems like. Ostrich with some cool hair. Just take theirs. I get worried that they're gonna hit me with a surprise price. Like they're like, yeah, it's included in the thing, and I'm like, yeah, but that either means that I'm paying for it now when I don't need to, which is bullshit, and I just can't do anything about it. And maybe then I should use it. Or it means in the future you guys are gonna sneak attack me with a price. This recipe is called Nice Branch. What does that look like? A nice branch? Nice branch. It takes 3 branches to make, and it's a literal branch. It stands up like a stick pushed into the ground. And you can just hold it. Just ask. If the Wi-Fi thing doesn't work, then I will try that. Then I'll have to, I think. I'm gonna learn the Nice Branch. I think my plan is gonna be to try the Wi-Fi thing, because if that works, all I have to do is plug in different cords into different ports, and it's done. And then if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have them check it again, because I was reading that they might need to change something on the what's called the ONT, whether it's an Ethernet connection or a coaxial connection, you know. I guess they have to switch it between one or the other, but they can do it remotely. And then if that doesn't work, I'll say, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Please send someone, I suppose. Well, no, if they send their router, then yeah. Because I was about to say, they're not going to help me with my own router, but... The good news is that our internet is, like, more than fine currently. We haven't had any issues this stream. Seems to be just like a very specific time, like around 1 o'clock, which is usually when I would stream. Aw, cute dog! With square eyes. Oh, see you later. I'm also worried, I'm also kind of afraid to mess with the internet during the work week, because I think, man, what if I fuck something up and then I have to go into the office because I don't have internet at my home? And the thought of that is really battling with the thought of I don't want to pay $99 for using nothing, but I have to hurry up. But I also don't want to do it during the week. But this week and next week I have to go into the office anyway, so it's like okay, I think there's a solution in here somewhere. That's why I'm really glad that I didn't cancel my current one. They actually say not to. Is that Audie? Another really rare villager has appeared. If I were a normal gamer, I would grab Audie and then sell her for more tickets to then use to fund more trips. But I do not need to do that because I'm a dirty cheater. I was gonna dig some holes around her so she couldn't move, but then I realized that's gonna take too long. Let's just go. Maybe, you know, I was thinking I should write down who we've encountered, but then I thought, nah, who cares about that? But now I'm thinking it would have been funny because maybe people would have been joined and been like, oh my god, what do you mean you gave up on this and this one and this one and this one and this one? Yeah, and you want Stinky? Stinky suck, what do you mean? Wait. I'm out of tickets. Well, I say that, but I have more tickets in my closet. I kind of want to craft that nice branch. I want to see what that nice branch is about. I think I read that you need 3 branches. Nice branch. I made a nice branch. Nice. Animal Crossing is a great game. Hi. Well, we got this nice stick now. Nice branch. I got my lucky branch, now I'm definitely about to find the guy that I want. It's Stinky time. Please. The other day, Chad, at the there was a Dodgers baseball game with more HoloLive sponsorship action happening. I kind of just grin and chuckle when I see it, but then I did see Bibu appear, and she's like, "Hey, Dodgers fans, I want to hear you make some noise. Let's go!" And I was like, "Wow, that was really good." And I felt like a moment of pride. I was like, "Wow, feels good. Like feels strong, man. Look at her go." I was like, "Wow, she sounds like a real pro sponsor." Our silly Bibu. Is this the pitch? Oh yeah, I also saw Subaru saw that and she was like, apparently this happened? Because her duck was there. I saw him throw the pitch. I was wondering, I was like, are you gonna make it past the plate, Yago? It did not. Sadly, it did not. But it was not that bad. So, it was an acceptable throw. Like the worst thing, you know, the first thing I think is you want it to go like towards the base, you know? That's like goal number 1. Because if you just throw it and it goes way off somewhere else, that's, oh man, I'd be embarrassed. Goal number 2 is like, you know, throwing it to the catcher. You would have guessed that he could play? I would have guessed that he would practice throwing a ball, but I also think it's not a big deal. since they like baseball in Japan. I don't know. I was more thinking like isn't there like an event organizer who's like probably in charge of coordinating this first pitch? They should probably have like a, hey, here's 5 tips on how to throw better. You know, we give this to everybody that does the first pitch. Check it out. Well, I got this. I got her again. I gotta stop. Stop. There's so many villagers in this game. Duplicates? That's not a very good branch. I just noticed in the back they have like a no party poppers sign back there for like safety, I guess. That's fair. Oh, I did see that some people at the Dodgers Stadium showed up with their light sticks, their pin lights, and they were told that they can't take those in. And some people even got theirs thrown away, which I was like, that's great. That sounds insane, because why would you let someone take it? I wouldn't let them take it. I'd be like, I'll just, you know, go put it back in my car or whatever. Also, it's just a random eagle. And then the staff let them know, hey, people are allowed to bring pin lights in. And then suddenly people are allowed to bring them in, which doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. A pin light seems like pretty obviously not a hidden device used to kill someone, but I don't know. People are crazy, maybe. Isn't it just like plastic? I want to fly. Two more days until we find out. Maybe we get into the skate playtest. Security is often not part of the organization. Yeah, oh, you know, that's a good point. Yeah, they like hire them. They probably just, you know, they were like, that's not on the approved list of stuff that is allowed to come in, so we're just gonna say that that's not allowed to come in. And, you know, I kind of don't blame them for that judgment call. That looks like a big fish, guys. I can't resist. Here I go. No, what? No! I'm so bad at this game, man. Oh, a cute duck. Oh, that's that's a tomato duck. I thought about getting all food villagers too. There's like an orange cat. That's a tomato duck. They have a cheese mouse. The cheese mouse's name is Chatter. I can't believe I messed that up. I don't know. I feel like I timed that really well. It's a skill issue. Sometimes I think it is a latency issue for real, but then there's times where I do catch the rare fish and I think, well, how did I do it then? If there's a latency problem, how did I just do that? So it's just because I messed up the last time. No! Let me look up more of these noodle Flavors. Hmm. I don't like that my internet's slow, guys. It's kind of pissing me off. Oh, this island is different. I think this is one of the rare ones. It's a really ugly koala bear. I think this is one of the rare islands because it's like the hardwood tree island or whatever. It's got just a bunch of trees on it, which is neat. But it's kind of like, why is this one considered a rare one if it's just got trees on it? Are you laughing at the koala? He was looking down at me very menacingly as well. There's villagers like that too in Animal Crossing. It is a nice island. I'm trying to add the count as we leave the island. Alright, back to Noodles. The Amazon page won't load for me for some reason. Do you have to boil water for these? These ones are... You have to do a little pre-step. I'm fine with that. Put them in water for 5 minutes and that's all. Yeah, see, that's like well within the I should be able to do that category, you know? But if I did find the ones I was looking for at the store today, I would have bought the ones that you just put the water in the cup. I don't think you're supposed to microwave those though. But no, wait. They've changed it. Now you can microwave it because people were microwaving them all the time, right? Here's a mean-looking penguin. No thanks. See you later. Whoops. Okay. Back to Googling some noodles. Googling noodle-ins. There's all kinds of ads that are like, try this really spicy kind. Are you for real? 3 times? This is the 3rd time we've seen that person out of 18 times. Wait a second. Just wait. How many villagers are in Animal Crossing New Horizons? There are 413. That can't be right. 413 villagers. And out of 413 minus 8, because we have 8 in our village already, we've seen this pink one 3 times out of the now 18 times we've done this. What does it mean? The ones with chicken are spicy? No! Surely not all of them with chicken are spicy. All of them? I can't. We might have to go not with chicken then, I guess. Oh, the ones with the chicken. The angry chicken. Wait! That just reminded me. So in Adventure Time, there's an episode where Jake says, "We could be gods." Angry gods. And his voice, he gets, you know, real menacing for a second. And that is what I thought of when Doobie and Nimi were on stage yesterday talking, and I forget what they were talking about, but Doobie was like, or maybe a gun, and Nimi was like, oh, and Doobie's like, yo, yeah, no, don't know. I was like, yeah, a gun, you know, it's like, whoa, wait, back up. One step back. All right, show me the marina again. Go ahead. It's some kind of bear. It's a pink panda bear. See you later. Guys, this is pretty bad. You mean to tell me that I'm supposed to do this over using the hacked treasure islands? Just kidding. I will do this. Because I already used the hacked treasure islands to get the tickets in the first place. This is my penance. My desire. I think the desire sensor is just way too high. You know? I was thinking about trying to make some Hololive outfits in Animal Crossing, since that seems to be a kind of an uncharted territory. What hack island? If you look in the Animal Crossing category right now, there's like all times there's these islands that you can just join and just go and get free stuff from. And it's like all hacked stuff. I don't know, it's crazy. I actually don't really get how it's allowed. But you know, we already had someone waterboarding themselves on live stream like a month or two ago. So the bar of what's allowed is like I have no idea. Dude, what? You didn't see that guy that had like, it was like, I'm gonna make it up, but it was basically like, follow for 1 drop of water, donate 100 bits for 3 drops of water, subscribe for 1 big drop of water, and he was just sitting there getting water dripped on his face. You guys saw that, right? One of you guys saw that? I'm not crazy. It was real. But yeah, it's on other people's islands. I went and got a bunch of these tickets that I'm using to do what I'm doing right now. Otherwise, it would take so much time and effort. When it already takes time and effort to do this. Typical Twitch streamer. It'd be nice if I could do this over, I mean, like, without having to come back here, like, over and over. But yeah, I mean, the water thing kind of made me laugh, I'm gonna be honest. It did get to me a little bit. I think it was like shock laughter, where I was like, my god, he really sat there and said, I have an idea for a stream, and spent like, I don't know, at least 30 minutes, a few hours setting all that up. Like, testing it in OBS. And being like, yep, this is what I'm gonna do. This is my plan. Oh, nice. Look at that. $5 for 4 packs. $6, I guess. Oh, there's the other flavor. Oh, wait. Yeah, they do all say spice. Spicy beef, red fiery, kimchi, neo guri. Oh, it says spicy seafood. Okay. Yeah, so I guess the savory is the only. So is the black bean sauce normally what they do? It's like the carnival games where they throw a ball and dunk a person. I wish I could do that IRL. Oh, Ninja Bunny. It's Naruto. You also learned Korean anything is spicy as hell. Yeah, I guess, you know, I'm used to hearing like Middle Eastern or maybe Indian countries that have high spice tolerance, but now that I think about it, I also hear it from Indonesian, like Hollow ID, as well as Korean noodles now. Basically everyone but me. But I do like spicy. I just get nervous because I sweat super bad, and I'm like, I can't eat spicy food in front of anybody. Like I would be eating spicy, like a burrito that's just has peppers in it, and I'll have sweat dripping off of my hair. I'm like dripping with sweat, but I'm smiling because it tastes good. But also I'm kind of frowning because I'm moist. I think that was a person. I think I forgot to mark them. Monkas. That old Pepe guy's still around, huh? Even in new emotes, I wonder. Moist potato float. Oh my god, why did I say that? Never call me that ever. Do not call me that. It's the face of emotes. He has a powerful permanent seat, I suppose. There's like a cheetah. Moisty potato float. Oh god. It has to be an emote now. I don't think that can be an emote. But I'll consider it, sure. Random question for you guys. How much do you think it costs to have someone design a singular emote? How much money would you pay? Because I just follow random artists here and there throughout my lifetime, and then there was one that like was showing all these great emotes all the time, and I was like, you know, maybe I should consider commissioning them, and it was more expensive than I would want to pay for emotes currently. 100 coins? Okay, how much is one coin worth, like, dollars-wise? It really depends. It's kind of hard. It is kind of hard. We're thinking like traditional, just like emotes, like a happy, like Pog. You know, you could think like maybe a set of them. One coin is one money. All right, all right. $100 then, or 100 monies from Irek. Cringe person. Hello, welcome. And thank you for the raid there. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What were you streaming just now, my friend? Also, that is an ugly mouse. No offense to anyone that likes that mouse, but we are out. But welcome, yes, thank you for the raid. You were streaming some Guilty Gear. You lost in a tournament. But you played in a tournament. That's cool. I wouldn't even be brave enough to do that. My hands are getting sweaty just thinking about it, honestly. Yeah, next time maybe you'll get them. I don't know too much about Guilty Gear. But more experience. I've been told from multiple sources in my life that failing is important, you know, losing and all that good stuff, so no big deal. You might not even be that bothered by it, honestly. Who knows? We are spamming Nook Miles tickets, hoping to get a cool villager. Playing in tournaments are really the best way to improve. It attracts some of the best people. Damn, that's so cool. You sound like a protagonist right now. Like, you know, you're like, of course I'm here. This is where the strongest people are, right? Is that Sherb? Now people really like this guy too. Only thing you know about Guilty Gear is the girl with the blue and white wings because you had her on Epic 7? Oh, that's more than me. That's more than me. Gito, hey man. Happy Sunday. Glad that you are back home and chilling. We're chilling too. We're doing some Animal Crossing. Just got a nice raid from our buddy Cringe Person Live here. You're that one you gotta get your ass whooped before you do the whooping? Yeah. And then one day, before you know it, you'll be doing the whooping, but you won't notice because you'll be too busy trying to improve, thinking about your combos and etc. But that's awesome. That's cool that you were in a tournament. I remember once, just once, as a child, I was at the bookstore with my mom. We often went to the bookstore. It sounds very quaint, but it was like... have you guys heard of a store called Books A Million? It's just like a big bookstore with... It also had manga in it, and like... a little cafe, and it was really cool. Uh-oh, why did I bring that up? No! My memories! You're witnessing them being erased in real time! Oh, I remember now. It's because, one time I saw there was a bunch of people there, and they were all, like, spread around, and there was a bunch of cards on the ground, and I was like, wait, what's happening? And I found out there was a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament happening, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that existed. Like, I just thought, like, Yu-Gi-Oh to me at then was just something I played with my neighborhood friend. That was it. We only dueled each other, and that was it. And you know, my mom had asked if I wanted to do it, and I kind of chickened out. It's a really good thing that I didn't go because I was not playing. I was just we were just home brewing rules all the time, and we did not know how to play legitimately. So I would have either been the most pain in the ass person to referee, or I just would have lost instantly. But yeah, I was like, that was like maybe that's one tournament I got close to entering, I guess. You know, it's not a tournament, but it is like a challenge. I was also a part of I was a part of I don't know, it sounds weird. It was an advertising competition where you were given a fake brand, and it was like with other students from across the area, and you were given a fake brand, and you had to like design their materials, and it was pretty open-ended, you know. And I got third in that. I think there was like 5 people. I remember as soon as they announced my name for third, that I stayed seated because I was like, I instantly was pissed. Not like, hey, how could you say I'm third? But I was mad at myself. I was like, damn, I got third. I don't even want to go up and get. I'm sitting right here. My teacher got mad at me. It was like, you go over there. You know. I was like, oh. So I should feel good about it, you know. But that was many years ago as well. Thank you though for saying that that's epic. It still counts. That's totally true. I don't remember what the fake brand was for now, but I do remember that my teacher explicitly told me not to lose my flash drive that she gave me for it, and then I definitely lost it for years, and then I found it in my shirt pocket. It was in my shirt pocket for some reason, which also means I didn't wash that shirt for I don't know how long. It's kind of lucky, I guess, that I didn't. Placing in any kind of tournament is amazing. Guys, we should have our own tournament here on the channel sometime. Oh my god. We should have a wait, what? I don't remember what the game is called. Put the sausage in the bun tournament. You've been to a League of Legends? You've only been to League of Legends tournaments? We could have a you guys want to have a League of Legends tournament? You've been to an Age of Mythology tournament? You guys want to have a tournament of tournaments? Block A, League of Legends. Block B, Age of Mythology. I don't know what that is. I've heard of it. I feel like I could see some cover art in my mind. What a crazy tournament, guys. We all can pick a game that we're good at and just win at those individual things. What game would I pick to try to that I would feel like I could definitely beat any of you guys at? I don't know, but I did just remember we never did our Pokemon battles. Grr. One day I'm gonna battle you all. Oh. And Nap, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hitman. Oh, Hitman is a good option. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Watch this. This is for you, Nap. Oh, I did it. Don't be a sucker fish. It's not. It's huge. It's gigantic. I caught an ocean sunfish. Good thing I'm wearing ocean sunscreen. My character is hilarious. I did it. I did it. I caught the rare fish for once, guys. The power of Annamp, whose name I keep slightly changing. Alright, a cute little frog, but not the one we want. Reminds me of a tournament idea you had with some friends where you choose a bunch of games and then do a bracket for each game, and then the winners of those brackets spin a wheel to see what game they play against each other. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Let's be... See, the thing about that is you gotta coordinate everybody having all the games, I suppose. But if you chose games that people are likely to already have, that could help. Or maybe there's free games. I think I forgot to update the number that time. Well, sounds like some people are interested, of course. You know, I was thinking, I saw, I googled it, because I was like, how do people get the speedrun Hitman records in how do people do missions in 7 seconds? Some of it is just people hacking the game, but some of it is literally they are doing it. And I saw videos of it, and I'm like, I want to try. I want to try to speedrun a Hitman level one time. Like, this dude, he's like running to a balcony, and he lobs a muffin at the ground. And while the muffin is like disintegrating, he steps on it, and it gives him just enough elevation to be able to walk over a balcony edge. And because there's no like falling animation in Hitman, he just falls straight to the ground, and just keeps walking, you know? It's like, what? What the fuck? Also, we got Sherb again. Speedrunner tech is crazy. I don't know why, but one that really sticks out in my mind is when people do the backwards jump in Mario 64 up the never-ending staircase. That one, I won't forget that one for some reason. That shit is so funny. Yeah, maybe it's just because it's funny. And he's like, whoa, 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 what's that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I would not do good if I had to do a drinking stream where I wasn't allowed to say, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think I'm ever going to do a drinking stream, ever. If I do, maybe you guys should, like, question if I really want to do it. You feel free to ask me. What's my choice of drink? It used to be just something with whiskey, or just a whiskey, just like with nothing, plain on the rocks. No, that means with ice. I forget what it neat. That's just because most of the time if I was drinking, I would drink to get drunk. So I would like to have a slow sipping, powerful drink. Neat, T-Tours. But yeah. What about you guys? What do you guys like to drink? I remember once in college I put what's it called? A mimosa in my water bottle, and not thinking, I rushed to class and not thinking, I shook up the bottle. I shook up the bottle like a lot. And when I opened the water bottle, dude, that thing was like a thunk. And it was like, so I was like, oh, whoops. But no one questioned it. Luckily, it was not like a water bottle with like a plastic lid that could come off. It was like attached to the bottle. But yeah. That just casually revealed that I would drink in the middle of my classes during college. I guess that's okay. That was not a common occurrence. Carbonated water? You would have been better at this than I was. If the teacher would have asked me, I would have been like, it's a mimosa. Because I probably would have thought, what's the big deal about that? You know? Does that count as drinking in public? If you're like drinking not in public, but it's like not a place you're supposed to be drinking? Is that barreled? No way, man. It does count. Also, look, there he is, guys. He's real. We saw him on screen earlier. There he is. Barreled. Alright, see you later. He looks like he's a mouth breather, guys. Yeah, it does count as public drinking. That's no good. A pansy table. All right, I think that might have been number 30. I think I got let's do one more, lads. One more. And it's time to stop messing around, okay? It's time to break out the streamer luck. So allow me to flip the switch to turn on the streamer luck. You guys didn't know that I actually had to switch the whole time. Every streamer has a switch for streamer luck, by the way. I'm kind of being a whistleblower right now about it. I'm letting everyone know. But it's officially on. Okay. It's on. You can see it there. All right, here we go. Streamer luck on. Does anyone have any other good luck charms? I was thinking maybe we should have added more good luck charms. I should try to get spinning friends with you, GG. You know, when I saw Cecilia's friends with you, it made me wonder if she's going to comment about the double chin. I had learned that people were doing cosmetic surgeries to their friends with you plushes to remove their double chin. And I was like, what do you mean a double chin? And then I see it now, though. I see it. Some of them do have double chins. But I think that it sounds funny to cut them open and remove some of the stuffing and fix it. I don't think I care enough about it. Fuck! It's this. I got this a repeat. Man, okay, no, that one doesn't count. Hold on, the streamer luck's still on. Hold on. So if you look at Cece's friends with you, maybe I should get a picture of it. I can do that while this is loading. It's crazy to me how they put a 10 item limit on the friends with you, like, because people will buy more than 10 at a time. See her chin. See how there's like the line for her face, but then there's actually like more under that, right? And it kind of looks like a double chin in a way. This picture is not doing her justice, but that's what a lot of them have that, which is also why I'm like, it doesn't matter if they're all like that, it doesn't matter. But some people do surgery on them and change it. Also, that justice joke was hilarious. I'm a genius. Back in the day, I used to make so many puns all the time. I used to be like, I used to be even worse than Ina, I feel like, but I'm washed now. Alright, one more that's not a duplicate. And if I get Marina again, I'm just gonna turn off my game. Come on, Sticky, please. Wait, nope. Hey, you reacted to my emote. Deal? You know, that Simon guy, he really just reminds me of the Walmart logo back in the day. The old Walmart logo. That's the only thing I could think of when I see him. No, no, it's another anteater. Stop it. All right, one more. Streamer luck is not working right now, lads. I don't. It must be my punishment for telling the world about it. By the way, they undid that change on YouTube real fast, didn't they? When they made it so everybody's username was their like real handle or whatever and not the display name. Maybe that was just an accident. I got paranoid. I was like, I don't want to be mashed potato flow too, damn it. That looks sus. Monka. Yeah, it did make me think, I'm like, I wonder, there's people that are gonna get doxxed by that too. Stuff, moments like that, or when I'm like, I'm glad that even like on my desktop computer, like, my name, it says mashed. It doesn't say my name, just in case a file path is shown that has, you know, my name on it or so, I don't know. But it's probably gonna be really funny, like, way off into the future, to be like, why is your computer for mashed potato? Who is that? It's like, it's me. Also, it's another dumb, dang dumb elephant. My name is just in case. It's a pretty good one. You know, I thought of Dwight Knight the other day for no reason. Dwight Knight. It's kind of a felt like a one trick pony on that one, but it was still a pretty funny name. Alright, I got one more. I don't know. Am I addicted to gambling right now? Because I'm thinking like, I got one more, and this will be it. One more. One more, Cope. I mean, you know, I see YouTube videos where people are like, I spent over 300 tickets, and, you know, it's like, oh, Jesus. I am in the Animal Crossing Discord where people will trade villagers, but I don't want to do that because then it's going to say, hey, I'm so-and-so from such and such place. I don't want that. I want pristine, clean villagers from parts unknown. least my arm doesn't hurt anymore. That was also another reason why I wanted to play the Switch, was because I think something with my desk, how I'm sitting, is not good. Oh, that reminds me though. I gotta give props to the no, I thought that was Kitty, but it's Punchy. This is the guy that that Spencer was getting earlier. The one guy that followed us earlier. Well, he's right here. See you later. Guys, I think I might eat an oatmeal sandwich at work. I really shouldn't spend extra, but like, I feel like I need a treat. No, wait. I should order those noodles, and that'll be my new treat. Well, I probably won't eat them on stream, but I can talk to you guys about how they tasted. I just don't know about the black bean sauce, but you know what? I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for you guys. If chat likes it, I'll like it too. That's not true. I saw a video of someone that was like, I like to tease the barnacles, and they were like poking these barnacles, and they were like squelching and squirting water, and I wanted to die a little bit. They were just laughing. I wanted to say, yes, disgusting. It could be peeing or puking on you, you don't even know. What is it doing? It's weird. Ugh. Bleh. Pink rhino. All right, that was number 34. One more for 35, and then I'm done. And then I'm done. We can't stop on 34. What kind of number is that? Pick a number between 1 and 10. I don't know. 56. 56. 56. That's all I can think about now. You know good dirty 56. Why am I like this, guy? Why do I only remember like half of cartoon quotes and then I just sound like I'm sputtering nonsense? Alright, let's go. Time to get stinky. Here he is. He's coming right now. Number 35. Or literally any other the other villagers that I want. Please. Please! No, the desire, it's too high. It's Clay! I had this guy on my other island. He's a little hamster. Actually, I guess he's got like a mask on too. So I was thinking about Stinky has a mask. And I was thinking about getting Lucha. He's a bird, a Lucha bird with a mask. You could get an island of masked individuals. Well, all right. I'm done. I'm done with this. I think that will be the end of our little Animal Crossing stream. Sorry, it was a shorter one. Just wanted to hunt some villagers today and try to relax after staying up and watching the virtual vacation concert. And then staying up even later after that for no real reason. Well, we found 35 villagers. None of them were right. We have a lot more tickets to go. I don't know when I'll play Animal Crossing again, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it for a little bit. It was relaxing, hopefully. It's a nice, fun one to chat, to actively chat with chat in. Kind of like Parcel Simulator. So that does it for me for this weekend. I'll be back next weekend for Pokemon, possibly finishing Pokemon, if not getting to the second to final part, as well as maybe Skate playtest. With new internet, I'm not messing with it today. Maybe, I don't know. I think I gotta do some more research, and then we'll see. New internet on the horizon, though. We didn't lose any frames during this whole stream, though. So, we're good for now. Thank you all for joining me. No outro, because I don't feel like it. Have a good rest of your Sunday. I'll see you later. Thanks for all the follows in the raid earlier. That's how they get me. Giving me a little bit of confidence with my internet. I'm sure it'll all work out. Smile. Get new internet. I mean, it's one of those moments where I think other people who are more stupid than me have successfully installed their fiber internet. I can do it too. I can do it too. I just have a weird modem router that needs some special treatment, I guess, to get set up properly. But alrighty, chat, and thank you all very much for hanging out with me and chatting. I think I refuse to call a technician. I did the online chat today. Come on. I get a half a point. I spent 2 hours on an online chat with 2 different people, and I made more progress in a few Google searches afterwards in 15 minutes, but that's beside the point. I tried. Technician is next. Also, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go eat some chicken Alfredo.